This is the Mo You Know, Diddy Day 2. Jury selection is going on currently, and we see some jurors getting selected, some juries getting pushed off to the side. They're asking the questions. Now, this is supposed to take place up until Thursday, with the actual court date beginning on May 12th. And as you can see in this article, it says star witness in Diddy's criminal trial might bail on testifying. Now, we won't know till court starts if they're actually going to testify or not. But allegedly, they're trying to hunt them down. And these people may be saying, you know what? I'm good on that. Now, could this be because Diddy is paying these witnesses not to testify, probably settling something outside of court because they are key witnesses? But we're going to find out, and we're going to keep updated. Again, I'm J. This is the Mo You Know. We'll be doing daily updates on what's going on in Diddy's trial. This is day 2. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go ahead and jump into this article and see if this star witness is going to testify or not. Jury selection in Diddy's long-awaited criminal trial kicked off Monday morning and will continue throughout the week. One of the star witnesses for the prosecution in Diddy's criminal trial may not be testifying in the case after all. According to a new report from TMZ, the alleged victim lives quite far from New York City and possibly won't appear in court despite being subpoenaed. Now, initially, I was hearing about this, that they didn't want to testify on behalf, or maybe they got paid some kind of money or something, but it looks like their justification, and this is they live too far away. Now, this is the feds, and one thing about the feds is when they want you, they're going to come and get you. Now, they're probably going to put them up in a hotel, they'll cover transportation costs, and take care of all of that. If they really want them to testify, they will come and get them. In turn, the judge asked lead prosecutor Maureen Comey in the courtroom on Monday if her team plans to drop reference to the women from the opening statements. She clarified in response that the woman's story won't be referenced until later on in the trial anyway. With that being said, this will give them time to get transportation and living accommodations together when they do want to present her evidence to the trial. But the judge was just making sure, because if she's not going to be there for opening statements, then don't even bother referencing it. Diddy's defense team argued that the state must alert them to what they plan to do by the end of the week so they can prepare. The judge recommended that they make every effort that they can ensure her appearance in court. Now, as of right now, this judge was making jokes yesterday, but it does seem like they're impartial and they're going to be fair on everything that's going on. Obviously, Diddy does have some high-powered lawyers, and they need to know whatever the prosecution is about to present. So as of right now, it looks like it's going to be a fair trial. We know that this can change up as it continues on, but this is a federal case and not a state case. So the professionalism is going to be top tier on both sides. This article also throws in a sketch of the courtroom. We see Diddy in here in his suit on, hugging his lawyers. Now, none of his family members showed up to day 1 of jury selection, which I understand why. It's just jury selection. I mean, you really ain't have any control over this. It's just asking questions and going through surveys. The update comes as jury selection in the trial began on Monday morning. Diddy wore formal wear to the hearing, rocking a sweater and a collared shirt, according to the New York Post. He admitted to the judge that he was nervous. Also, they saying Diddy's hair is gray. There's no more dye. It's just straight stressing out. When you're not in that courtroom, you're just in your tan jumpsuit, sitting in your cell, waiting. Unless your lawyer's there, you're just waiting around. With the hearing, the prospective jurors filled out a questionnaire featuring the topic of ex-violence. One question reportedly asked, the charges in the case involve allegations of kidnapping, arson, bribery of a witness, obstruction of justice, drug distribution, forced labor, ex-trafficking, and transportation for purposes of engaging in prostitution. If there's anything about the nature of these allegations that would make it difficult for you to be fair and impartial. Another key question reads, there may be evidence of graphic videos and photographs, including videos of physical violence in connection with this case. Is there anything about the nature of this evidence that will make it difficult for you to be fair and impartial? Now, the jurors have to be honest with this, because later on in the trial, if they start finding out stuff, which we're going to hear things about jurors that we weren't expecting. If they lied, if they had online comments, all of this will be discovered, especially if the defense feels like these jurors won't be good for them. Everything's going to be exposed here. So you can't lie on these surveys, because they do their research and they're going to try to find out what you're lying about also. Diddy has been behind bars in Brooklyn since his arrest last September when authorities charged him with alleged ex-trafficking and racketeering. Jury selection will continue throughout this week with opening statements beginning next Monday, May 12th. Now, they might push this back on May 12th depending on how long it takes to go through questioning all these jurors. Now, this is a Fed case. I keep reiterating that. They're not going to be wasting 2-3 weeks on jury selection. They're going to get this show on the road. So May 12th is the actual start date that they want to. Now, they said that this should go on till the end of Wednesday, but there's Thursday and Friday just in case time rolls over and they need more time to question these jurors. We're definitely going to see, this is day 2 of Diddy's jury selection. We're going to keep up to date. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Mo.J. This is the Mo You Know, and I'm out.